Hello, my name is Lutz Frommhage. I'm a senior researcher at the University of Jyväskylä and I'm a study advisor for international master students in the program for Ecology and Evolutionary Biology. Why study in our program? As you all know, humanity faces great challenges in protecting and managing our planet's ecosystems and biodiversity. To rise to this challenge, we need to be able to predict the consequences of our actions, and to predict the consequences of our actions on ecosystems, we need to understand the underlying scientific principles and their practical applications. And this is where our master's program comes in. In our master's program in Ecology and Evolutionary Biology, we focus on the scientific principles and practical applications that are relevant to ecosystems. So, by studying in our program, you could become one of the experts that humanity needs to face some of its biggest challenges. Our campus in Jyväskylä is the perfect place to study biology. Here, fieldwork locations are side by side with state-of-the-art laboratory facilities. Here you can train to become a field biologist or a lab biologist, or you can combine both approaches. In our master's program, you will learn all about the fundamental concepts of ecology, genetics, and evolution, from molecules to whole ecosystems. Our main focus is on basic science, that is, on understanding how nature really works. Our curriculum includes courses, for example, field courses, a nature inventory course, and lab courses, for example, a population genetics course, and computer courses, for example, one in evolutionary ecology modeling. We also have some courses that focus on practical applications, for example, environmental impact assessment and land use planning. To complete our 2-year program, you must earn 120 credit points, and this includes writing a research-based master's thesis. For this, you will join a research group and you will have the opportunity to collect your own data and work hand in hand with leading researchers. There is a wide range of possible thesis topics. For example, to name just a few, you could work in community ecology or fruit fly genetics or forest management. To apply to our program, you must have a higher education degree that provides eligibility for master's level studies in the country in which it was issued. We especially invite applicants with bachelor's degrees in biology, ecology, zoology, botany, and microbiology. But depending on the course content of your degree, we can also accept degrees from related fields. Ideally, you should have good grades, very good English skills, and it also helps to have some other relevant experience, for example, through internships. However, if you already have a master's degree that strongly overlaps with our curriculum, then you cannot be admitted. After completing our program, our graduates pursue careers, for example, in environmental consulting firms or in the environmental administration. Or they may specialize in research and, for example, pursue a PhD. But in our program, you also acquire a lot of useful transferable skills, and they can open some career paths, for example, in fields like communications and various advisory roles. So, in conclusion, if you are passionate about understanding and protecting nature, then our program could be the right choice for you. Thank you for your attention.